according to Edwin B. Filippo, training is an act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an individual to perform a particular job. Training helps to reduce the supervision times so that it reduces the learning time for an individual, so that it helps for the organization. Under off-the-job training, employees are kept away from the field, that is from the regular work, in order to increase their skills and knowledge in order to get the training. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all to the second session on Unit 3, that is Induction, Training and Compensation. I am Meghana from the Department of Commerce, lecturing in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. In today's session, let us discuss with the training, benefits of training, needs for training and methods of training. So let us discuss with the training today. What do you mean by training? Training is an organized activity for increasing the technical skills of the employees to enable them to do a particular job effectively and efficiently. So, increasing the individual's technical skills and knowledge in order to perform a specific job effectively. In order to increase the efficiency and effectiveness for a particular job, you need to train them. You need to mold their skills. So, trained employee, the work of a trained employee is different from the new employee or the work without the training. So, you need to increase their skills, technical skills for the particular job. Training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skill of an employee for doing particular job. Edwin B. Filippo. So, according to Edwin B. Filippo, training is an act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an individual to perform a particular job. So, you need to increase their skill, you need to mold their skills for the effective performance. What are the benefits or advantages of training? So, it improves the morale of the employee. Training improves the morale of individual. So, it requires less supervision. So, trained employee, the knowledge and skills are increased so that it reduces the supervision time. It requires less supervision so that you can utilize that individual or you can utilize the supervisor for the better work. So, you can concentrate on other work. So, next one, fewer accidents. The percentage of mistakes is reduced. So, that it reduces the time as well as the resource for the organization. Next one, chances of promotion. So, effective performance, you can contribute for the organization. So, it acts as an advantage in order to promote. So, for the promotion, all this will contribute. So, effective performance and your skills and knowledge will contribute for the promotion process. So, next one, increased productivity. When the mistakes are reduced, when your skills and knowledge increase, automatically you can produce more. You can increase your productivity. So, that it helps for the organization as well as the individual. So, it reduces the employee turnover. So, it reduces the employee turnover. Continuously, if the organization, regularly, if the organization gives training for the individual, it helps them to keep updated with the changes so that they can increase their skills and knowledge. It helps the individual for the individual development as well as for the organization development. So, it reduces the employee turnover. So, next one, build a competitive advantage. So, when your skills and knowledge are improved, it helps to compete with others. So, it encourages the positive competition or it encourages the healthy competition among the employee. It increases the competitive strength of an individual. So, the trained employee is different from fresher or new employee. So, that it builds the competitive advantage. Next one, it prevents and address the skill gap. So, in order to perform a particular job, it requires a particular skills. So, technical skills. So, it addresses and it fills the gap between the where you are. That means your skills and knowledge and the required skills and knowledge to perform those particular job. So, it fills the gap. So, it fills the gap. It gives the better result for the organization. So, these all are the advantages of training. Moving further, what is the necessary for training? Needs of training. So, in order to increase your productivity, for higher productivity, if you want to increase your productivity, You need to train your employee, you need to increase their competitive strength, you need to increase their skills and knowledge for the effective work, so that it helps to increase your productivity. So next one, quality improvement. So in order to improve your quality, you need to train your employee, you need to increase their skills and knowledge. Next one, reduction of learning time. So it requires less supervision. So training helps to reduce the supervision times so that it reduces the learning time for an individual, so that it helps for the organization. Next one, industrial safety. So technical terms or technical knowledge you need to, employee needs to gain the technical knowledge so that it helps them to work effectively as well as safely. So it reduces the mistake as well as the accident, so that it ensures the industrial safety. Next one, reduction of turnover and absenteeism. When the employees are trained, their skills and knowledge increases, it reduces the turnover as well as the absenteeism. If the organization provides opportunities to increase their skills and knowledge, employees are motivated to work effectively and to learn new things and to improve individual strength, so that it reduces the turnover and absenteeism. Next one, technological update. Technology update. Through the training, you can keep update with the changes. So regularly, the organization has to keep update with the changes, and you need to give training for the individual so that they can update with the technology. They can increase their competitive strength, so they can compete with the other organization in the market. So next one is effective management. So now you have a skillful employees, so it helps for the management, it helps the organization to manage and to get effective results. So it helps for the effective management. So for all this purpose, we need training program. So these all are the needs for training. Moving further, what all are the methods of training? So how we can train the individual? What all are the methods? So it is classified into two types. First one is on-the-job training method. Second one is off-the-job training. So what do you mean by on-the-job training? On-the-job training, this is the most common method of training in which trainee is placed on a specific job and taught the skills and knowledge necessary to perform it. So individual employees is placed in a particular place. Employees are placed in a specific job and teach and train the individual skills and knowledge for the necessary to perform the particular job. So in the organization, employees are placed in a specific job and increase their skills, provide the skills and knowledge to perform those particular job. On the job training is further classified into various types. First one is a job rotation. Under job rotation, individual is going to perform various tasks. As an accountant, individual perform the accountant job. Again, his job is rotating, or individual is going to perform different tasks. So as an accountant, he will perform only the accountant job. Under job rotation, they are going to perform different tasks, like he may shift for the HR department for few days. So in order to increase the knowledge, so it helps the individual to gain the knowledge about all the department, the difficulty in that particular department or in assignment. So under job rotation, individual is going to perform different tasks under one particular job. So that is job rotation. It helps the individual to gain knowledge about all the assignments and all the department. So that's all about job rotation. Next one is coaching. So under coaching, trainer is going to instruct or is going to give instruction to perform particular job, how to perform or how to take action, how to perform a particular job. He gives some instruction and guidelines for that. Sometimes it avoids or it restricts the trainee to opinion or to express his personal opinion. So that is coaching. Next one is job instructions. Job instruction, it includes step-by-step instruction in order to perform particular task. For example, in order to produce a particular group, there is a step-by-step procedure. So, they are going organization trainer is going to instruct a step-by-step procedure in order to complete that particular task, so that trainee can follow the instruction given by the trainer or their superior authority. So step-by-step procedure helps the individual to clarify their doubts and to perform it effectively and without mistakes. So that is job instruction. Next one, committee assignments. So under committee assignments, for the group of trainees, they give a problem, they need to discuss and they need to give a solution. So they need to discuss among the members, group members, and they need to solve the problem, so that it helps to build the teamwork, or it helps to build the coordination among the employees. So group of trainees are discuss about the one particular situation or about the problem. So they discuss among themselves and they give the decision or solution for that particular job. It helps to build the coordination among the employee. So that is committee assignment. So next one is internship training. So under this method, you're going to give instruction for theoretical as well as the practical aspect for an individual or for the trainee. Usually this will happen for the students. So students from the commerce background and from the engineering background, they will go for this internship training, so that they will give theoretical as well as the practical instruction in order to perform a particular job. So in colleges, we give a theoretical explanation or theoretical instruction to perform their duties and responsibility. So under internship training, they will get a practical experience, how to implement those instructions and how to implement the skills and knowledge. So they get theoretical as well as the practical experience under this internship training. Usually the students will go for this internship training. So this is all about on the job training. Moving further, next topic is off the job training. Other method is off the job training. Off the job training, the method of training which are adopted for development of employees away from the field of the job are known as off the job training. So under on the job training, employees are placed within the organization. Within the organization, they are going to perform or they are going to learn, increase their skills and knowledge. Here, they'll keep away from the field, that is organization, and they increase their skills and knowledge. They come back and they perform their duties. With their regular work, they learn new things under on the job training. Under off the job training, employees keep away from the field, that is from the regular work, in order to increase their skills and knowledge in order to get the training. So again, it is further classified into case study method. So under off the job training, first method is case study method. So under that first one is a case study method. Under case study method, a particular case or problem is given to a trainee. So that he need to analyze and he need to give solution for that particular problem. It helps to increase the analytical as well as the critical thinking of an individual. So the problem that can be solved from the employees. So you can get the solution from employees. Those cases were given for the trainees in order to analyze and they need to come up with all the possible solution for that particular job. It helps to increase the analytical and critical thinking of an individual, that is trainees. So that is case study method. Next one, incident method. A prepared incident based on the actual situation is going to given for the group members or group of trainees. They need to discuss and they need to give individual opinion as well as the group opinion. So under incident method, they are going to prepare incident for the group of trainees. So it is based on the real situation happens in different organization. So they need to analyze and give opinion as an individual. Again, they need to discuss in a group and they need to give one final solution for that particular situation. If it really happens in the organization, what we need to do for that particular situation or for that incident. So it helps to increase or it helps to build the coordination so that you will get the individual opinion as well as the group opinion. So that is incident method. So next one is a role play. Under role play, group of individual, group of trainees, they need to play a particular role in that incident, and they need to discuss about that situation, and they need to solve that particular problem. So under role play, individual or trainee is going to play a particular role in the problem or in that situation, and they will discuss, and all these activities is going to record, and they need to give solution for that situation or for that problem. Next one, in-basket method. Under in-basket method, trainee will get all the information about the imaginary company. So all the information related to production, HR, and all the activity and all the information about the firm. They need to analyze the information, and they need to delegate the task for individual. It helps to increase the skills of an individual, and in order to take the immediate decision, it helps the skills of an individual. So under this method, trainee is going to make a decision about the organization. He is going to delegate the task for the individual, so that they make a quick decision and they make a right decision in the real-time situation. So that is in-basket method. Next one is business games. Under business game, individuals are grouped. So the trainees are divided into groups, so that they will discuss about the functions of organization. Like they will discuss about all the activities related to organization, like production, HR, finance, all the departments. So they will discuss, and they will give the opinion, and they will give the suggestion for the improvement. So that is business games. So next one is grid training. So grid training is a phases of planning, implementing, and evaluating the performance. So it may consider the relationship between the customer, relationship between the employer. So this is the phases of planning, developing, implementing, and evaluating the performance. So in a phase, you're going to plan and you're going to train your employee in order to increase their skills and knowledge. So next one is lectures. So classroom lecture for the trainees. It is suitable when you are giving training for large number of individuals. So large number of employees, it is a best method, so that you can give the theoretical explanation about a particular task or about particular topic. So next one is conference. So under conference, a specialist is going to address a group of employees about the particular topic. So that is conference. Through the conference, with the two way of communication, they can clarify their doubts, and their skills and knowledge, their information can be increased. So that is conference. So these are the types of the job training. So methods of training is classified into on-the-job and off-the-job training. Again, on-the-job training is further classified into various types: job rotation, coaching, job instruction, committee assignments, and internship training. Again, off-the-job training is further classified into case study, incident method, role play, in-basket method, business game, grid training, lecture, and conference. So these all are the methods of training. So this is all about training. So under training, we have one more topic, that is Kirkpatrick's model. After providing training for the individual, you need to evaluate the result. You need to analyze the result. For that, using Kirkpatrick's model, we can evaluate the performance, or we can evaluate the results of this training program. All this topic we can discuss in the coming up session. So let us meet in the next session. Until then, keep watching. Thank you.